or stream.
All right.
The microphone's disconnected. No, just that one. Not my
Sits over
problem.
there for the village.
Maybe it's somebody who doesn't talk. Oh, doesn't want to be heard? Yeah.
Shall we? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the August 25, 2025 Town Board meeting. Would you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming. First item on the agenda is a public hearing for 691 Olean Road, a special use permit. I will open this public hearing at 6:30. If anyone would like to address the board, please step up to the mic, give us your name and address, and give us your comments. Would you like to say anything at all?
We're just really here to answer any questions anybody has.
Okay. I see you brought some good help with you.
He's like our activities director.
Please give us your name and address and just,
Robert Weiner, 1414 Emery Road.
And Richard Weiner, same address.
if you'd just like to give us just a quick overview of what you have in mind here.
Just for the narrative, it'd be opening boarding, training, daycare, and grooming. Right now, we currently own East Aurora Pet Boutique and also R&R Canine, different locations. R&R does the training, and East Aurora Pet Boutique does the grooming and the daycare. So we'd like to put the two together and then also include boarding. We get quite a few calls about that, but just currently don't offer it. We opened R&R in 2016, and then the East Aurora Pet Boutique in 2021?
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just want to, like I said, get everything in one spot, make it a little easier. Both of us we have over 15, 16 years of dog experience. I spent 4.5 years in Afghanistan doing the Department of Defense and the Ministry of Defense. And then on the flip side, Rachel was Royal Air Force, an MP dog handler. So we just want to take our knowledge and start, bringing
Awesome.
other people in.
Awesome. Great. Great.
It's just, normally, we don't do this during public hearings, but since nobody will show up to speak. What kind of, are you doing just general, like, puppy training, or are you, like, training, like, dogs to,
We
like,
do a lot of,
go after bombs and
we
stuff?
do a lot of police departments and
Okay.
security companies. We do a lot in Canada, York, Toronto Metro. We've worked a lot with southern police departments, kind of all over the East Coast. The only thing we don't do is bite dogs. The insurance is just crazy.
Is what kind of dogs?
The attack dogs.
Oh,
dogs.
bite dogs,
Yeah,
okay.
Just the insurance.
Gotcha, but you're going to work more with professional type dogs,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bring your puppy and learn
Right-
to socialize.
Right now, that's what we do.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So for the new facility, it's training for, predominantly for pets.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Yeah.
dogs. So we would like to combine the two businesses that we currently have for the pet service.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But including our training services that we already have for all of the security sector and the police department sector that we have. Because currently, right now, we're supplying dogs for hundreds of different companies up and down the East Coast at the moment. Procuring dogs, not necessarily having dogs with us, but procuring dogs and supplying all of these different departments with security sector dogs. So we'd like to be able to have somewhere that if we are in a position to be able to have those dogs with us, so that we're able to train them ourselves, that would be helpful for us too.
So how many dogs would you anticipate having at the most, at any given time?
So our numbers right now what we put into our narrative, so at full capacity, so grooming salon, you know.
That's come and go, that's not, yeah.
And then the same for the daycare program, that's still, that's really nothing
Yep.
overnight, so that would be up to 25 dogs. The boarding area with up to 30 kennels to accommodate overnight stays for up to 30 dogs.
Okay.
So,
And then in addition to that, there'd be dogs you're training on a long-term basis? That part I was a little confused
Well,
about.
that's currently what R&R does
Okay.
majority of.
Gotcha.
But we also do the pet dogs, and it seems like that's honestly taking like more and more of my time. So we're kind of really getting more into that. But the plan for that was, it takes us about a month to train a working dog.
Yeah.
So we did 30 kennels to incorporate maybe 5 to 10 of them of our dogs
Gotcha.
if need be. We're kind of going on the safe side with it.
That makes sense.
and currently, right now, there is no boarding facility in East Aurora. We would be the only one. A lot of our business is going to other towns and cities for boarding facilities. So it's something that we get asked all the time.
I bet.
So it would be great for the town to be able to have this facility here for that.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate the information.
Yeah, how many, I assume you have employees.
Yes, we
Yep.
do.
Do they all live in this area, or they have to come?
Furthest one, I believe, is Springville. Yeah. So, and we're looking at having at least up to 6 employees in the new place.
Okay,
So,
good.
I mean, but our current demographic for clientele, for training dogs outside of the working sector is, so for pet dogs, is as far as Rochester. I mean, people come to us from Pennsylvania, asking for us to train their dogs, and it's bringing a lot of business to East Aurora, especially
yeah,
the
they
dog dogs, so
spend a couple nights in the Hampton Inn.
Yeah. bring their dogs.
And then we
for
train
training,
daily for 2-3 days.
so.
How long does it take to train a unruly mini golden doodle?
2 weeks.
Okay,
2 weeks.
okay.
And this is, you don't get into service dogs for veterans, do you?
No,
No, we haven't.
we did work with a company, well, a nonprofit, Dogs for Dog Tags. They did emotional support dogs for veterans, so we did train a few of those. We don't do the service dogs only because
It's-
honestly, I need the dog at like 8 weeks and you get it back at like 2 years old, it's just
A long process.
lot. So we have helped train a few of, the emotional support dog, which is different. And we've done a couple therapy dogs. It's actually the first therapy dog I ever did. I'll be honest, I had like selfish intentions going to the nursing home because I'm like, this will be great training. Now we actually continue to do it because it's just amazing watching when you walk through that place with a dog.
That's great.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody loves a dog.
yep, and it just,
They do.
as long as it's the right dog, because they have all the tennis balls on the bottom of their.
That's good.
So the kennels would be inside, right? Indoor? I
Indoor,
think
yeah.
there's not many houses or residential areas near where you're planning to do that,
There's
right?
one across the street that's maybe, honestly, it's further away. I don't know if you know where East Aurora Pet Boutique is now. It's actually, the house is further than the closest house there.
But you are planning to do the overnight, which you're not doing now, right? So
Yeah.
that would be would the dogs be outside during the nighttime or?
No.
No, their last time out would probably be 7, 8 p.m. And then back out again at like 7.
Okay.
Trying to really see the hours once we got kind of in there.
Yeah.
Daycare would open at 7 and then close at 6 p.m., which we currently do now. And then, the drop-off time windows would roughly be 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and then pickup would be 4 p.m. to like 6 p.m., which
But
would,
there will be dogs there overnight?
Yes,
In your
overnight.
plan? And would there be
Yeah.
a staff member there at the nighttime or no?
No.
no. So,
I mean, we will still be there after
Yeah.
that time.
yeah, we just won't have a staff member.
But there will be human beings at the facility? No?
No, which is common. for it?
Yep, from about 10 PM, 10:30 to probably, yeah, we'll be back in there at 5.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I think the big concern here is try to understand the neighbors and the noise that
Yeah.
would be created by it, and that's probably where this
Yeah, so-
process will be moving
So I
forward.
actually have the security system at our kennels now, because R&R's approved, we do 5 dogs, the working dogs. And it's actually, I put it really sensitive, so my phone will alert me that the CO2 monitor's going off. And then I'll kind of look and give them, usually after about 10 minutes, then they're calmed down, they heard something. But we also, that was one person I was gonna ask even if they wanted to come, because that kennel up there is closer, even closer to another house, and we've had no complaints, which is Dave Monroe lives next to the kennels, and we talk all the time, and I'm always checking on him. And same with the new neighbor. I mean, we live in the community, so we want to keep a good relationship. So we were already planning on, well, she was planning on, she's more, she thinks that way, I don't. Going knocking on the doors, introducing, giving them our personal number, like, hey, let us know if there's an issue, we can always work it out, or if a dog is being loud, whatever it is. If we need to switch some times up, we're willing to kind of work with them, within reason, obviously.
Well, they would have been notified, and we didn't receive anything from the neighbor, right? No.
We knew they have dogs, so I imagine.
Yeah,
that
every
they're
time we're down there,
excited.
their dogs are barking at us, so.
Yeah.
She's like, well, we'll invite them over. There you go.
There you go. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Would anyone else like to speak regarding the property at 691 Olean Road? Seeing no one, I'll close this public hearing at 6:38. Next is a consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the August 11, 2025 Town Board meeting and the August 25th, 2025 abstract of claims?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Audience one, an opportunity to address the board on any items on this agenda. If anyone would like to do that, please step up to the mic and give us your name and address and give us your comments. Seeing no one, we'll move on. I'd like to add a couple things to the agenda. Those papers, that paperwork is in front of you. Can I have a motion to approve adding 5A, a motion to set a public hearing for 400 Quaker Road, and 6G to send the ODA to the property at 761 Quaker Road?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe, comments or discussion? Any thoughts on those?
Well, not for adding them to the agenda.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And under unfinished business, can I have a motion to approve a public hearing to be held at the town board, by the town board in the town of Aurora on the 8th day of September, 2025, at 6:30 PM at the Aurora Municipal Center, located at 575 Oakwood Avenue, East Aurora, New York, at which hearing parties and interested citizens shall have the opportunity to be heard on the site plan application for the reconfiguration of the parking lot at 400 Quaker Road. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under new business, a request from Martha. Can I have a motion to approve payment number 1 to Oak Grove Construction Incorporated, 6900 Seneca Street, Elma, New York, in the amount of $41,420 for the construction services rendered from July 15th, 2025 to July 31st, 2025 for the Church Streets / East Fillmore Bridge Replacement Project.
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, there's a request from Martha. Can I have a motion to approve the supervisor signing the Automated Clearinghouse, ACH, agreement with the Bank of Holland to increase the town's ACH limit from 80,000 to 100,000?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second. Oh,
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion?
I guess what's the need for this, I suppose, as long as it's on the agenda?
Yeah.
Why do we need to go from 80 to 100?
Because the expenses during that period of time have gone over 80.
Gotcha.
They're about 92,
There you go.
payroll and so on.
When you're doing payroll, you have to do the ACH, and then it has to be approved and everything. And the past few, especially in the summer, have gone just a little bit over the 80, and it just halts right there. So you have to go
Gotcha.
back and redo everything.
So is that, on a totally unrelated note, is that why paychecks clear faster than personal checks? Or has that nothing to do with it?
It has nothing to do with, this is for.
Perfect.
This is,
Good question, though.
this is for direct deposit.
Gotcha. All right.
I mean, we did just up it to 80 about, I don't know what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, but
Funny how that works.
it's still not enough. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a request from Dave. Can I have a motion to approve promoting Hans Engelfinger from laborer to truck driver on November 2nd, 2025, at a pay rate of $25.44?
so moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like that folks in the highway department can work their way up. If they get certifications and work hard and do what they're supposed to be doing, they can make a career out of it. And I think that's fantastic.
The only reason for the delay is he's still under probationary hire, so that's why we had to wait. But he did pass the road test already, so he's ready to go for winter.
Well, that's great.
Okay.
Excellent.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is another request from Dave. Can I have a motion to approve Highway Superintendent Dave Gunner to attend the Equipment Show in Las Vegas on March 3rd through the 7th, 2026, with a registration fee of $289 and a hotel cost of $407.70, and no airfare costs?
So moved.
Motion by Luke. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion?
Are you going to walk?
No, I thought in the letter I already paid for the airfare and said I wouldn't.
Oh, is that the part you already paid for? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just thought it was only fair. I appreciate you letting me go. It's a pretty major event, so I think it could have some good value. So thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, can I have a motion to approve purchasing a Caterpillar mini excavator at a cost of $66,608 to be paid from line DB 5130.217 after January 1st, 2026, and contingent upon adoption of the 2026 budget?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion?
Do you want to give us the once-over since we're at a formal town board meeting now, Dave, what this equipment's going to do?
Yeah, so it's just going to add a lot more use for a lot of our smaller projects. We currently have a 22-ton excavator, so whenever we have a smaller project, it's way oversized for that. So this is just something that we asked to put in the budget this year, so that's why it's contingent. So if something changes in the budget, it wouldn't happen. It's just to beat the price increase. It's going to happen in November. So it's kind of common to try to lock that in, and honestly, that's a pretty darn good price. So
Is this diesel, gas, electric?
that's,
No, they,
no, I didn't mean to laugh, it's diesel, yeah. Yeah, but you're right, they are coming actually out with electric ones, yeah. And actually, back to that Vegas show, that's a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of changes coming, so it's going to be interesting in the next 10 years how this impacts us. So, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a request from me. Can I have a motion to approve hiring Fontenay, Foltz, Albrecht, and Ernst to provide bid documents for the landscaping of Town Hall due to the damage that was done from the Japanese knotweed when we built the building?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? Just want to mention in this, I have met with Mike Evans several times, actually, but probably 3 times this year, and he assures me that the knotweed is well under control, and we're ready to move on and get some nice-looking landscaping here at Town Hall.
Will that also involve moving of the sign?
We can discuss that in the design.
Okay, yeah, I think that was part of the plan, right? Once we had final landscaping design, we could incorporate it and make everything flow together.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And G. Can I have a motion to refer the ODA application for the property at 761 Quaker Road to the planning board for review and comments?
So moved.
Motion by Ray, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Under communication, I have the June and July rec director reports for 2025 and the East Aurora Police Department July 2025 report, and business from board members. Start with Joe.
Thank you, Supervisor. As you did, we both attended the ZBA. I want to, as I often do, I don't see any members here tonight, which is unusual, compliment them and compliment our town attorney on a job well done. It was some tricky stuff that evening, and you guys handled yourself very professionally, and you always make me proud every time I attend a meeting. So that's all I have to say.
Luke?
Nothing tonight?
Ray?
Right, comp plan, we had a update from our consultants at the last town board work session. We had some lively Q&A, and we asked for and have been getting input. Doug has sent us some information, Liz has sent us some information. We also solicited some information from the other board members. So we'll be pulling that all together and have an update at the next board meeting, so.
And I just want to let everyone know that I just found out late this afternoon that we were not approved for our Warren Park grant. That's kind of a bummer, but
Nothing ventured, nothing gained,
that's
right?
right. We
Right.
tried.
But we've got that ready to go for future opportunities.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Or if someone wants to donate $1 million or something.
What's that, Ray?
Or if someone wants to donate millions of dollars, that'd be great, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Highway Superintendent Gunner can put one bet over in Las Vegas if it comes out. Warren Drive.
Audience
Here at the
two,
end of this anyway.
an opportunity to address the town on any subject. Please step up to the mic and give us your name and address. Seeing no one, staff reports. We'll start with Dave.
Yeah, real quick, East Fillmore Bridge is getting built tomorrow. It's a one-day project. Should go pretty quick because it's a 3-sided box. So we're pretty excited about that. That one's totally on schedule. I'd be shocked if it isn't open to the public by the end of September. Church Street, we're supposed to start on Friday, that one, but that's a lot more complicated because we can't use a crane on it. So that's probably going to take all week. Kind of a creative way that the contractor came up to do it, and I give him a lot of credit. I'm just explaining, an excavator has an arm like this, so they're bringing in a 35-ton excavator, and they're taking that second boom off, and they're going to attach it to the main boom, and try to drag it into place, because we can't lift them, so they're going to have bulldozers pulling it down into the creek, and then this huge excavator try to scoot them into place. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how
What does one
that.
of those weigh?
Pardon?
What does one section?
You know, I don't know, Chuck, but I think when we did ours, the last two, they were probably 8 to 10 ton, so they're pretty heavy. I mean, it's just more the fulcrum, so that's why I give them credit how they planned it. We would have did it differently, but I'd like to see how they're going to do it. So anyway, if you're out and about, I don't know if you've seen the hole over there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
big. So, but we've seen those holes before in the other bridges. They fill them. But,
What day are you doing that?
well, tomorrow's East Fillmore, that's for
No, no,
sure.
right.
Friday, we're supposed to get 1 or 2 of them started on Church Street, and then throughout the week, they're like Legos. You just keep chinking them in, but very heavy Legos.
Is that something we should code red
So
about?
anyway-
Is there going to be any disruption? to
No,
the
no, I don't
traffic or
think
anything?
that, those roads will be closed, but there's access all around them. The village is aware. Everything's going smooth. They hit a sewer line this week, which was a little bit of a mess, but, yeah, everything, I gotta say, very lucky to have a drought to be doing this. I mean, I don't know if you remember when we did it, we had 2 8-inch diesel pumps running to keep the creek down. They've been able to do it with a 4-inch gas pump, so they've been very fortunate, which is good. So, and then once you get those boxes in the bridge, the rest is pretty much just peel it back together and open it up. So it's almost over. And then, as you know, we're already working on the design of Shear and possibly Cornwall next year. The highway's over there grubbing Cornwall already to get it prepared. So anyway, that's what's going on the highway. Just real quick, I think we're going to have the kayak launch open this week.
Oh, great.
Got a couple pieces. Really, it's turned out really good. So I think people will be real excited to use that.
Yeah, let me know as soon as it's
Yeah.
in place.
Yeah, the water's a little too low,
Yeah.
and then it's only going to be until probably Columbus Day. We'll probably pull it out by like the middle of October every year, and then probably, I don't know, when do kayakers start in the spring?
Yeah, June,
guess-
end of May,
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
Whenever,
So
whenever
I think it's going to be a good hit.
It's reasonable. It's great to get the dry run, not dry, but
Yeah.
run out of the way this year, and then we're ready to roll next
Well,
year.
you try it out and let us know if we can improve it at all. I'm not going to try it.
I will. I trust your work enough. I'll give it a shot.
All right.
And if you need me to drive over any bridges first,
Yeah.
too, you just let me know.
Yeah, and then the last thing with dog control is, and Mike are building a new dangerous dog kennel. It's a new regulation that we have to do. It's not a big deal. It's we're getting it from Tractor Supply, and it's an isolation kennel in case we get a dog that's a little more aggressive, which we had this weekend. And it's to keep it away from the other dogs. So just some new regulations, but it's really not going to impact us much. Just a new kennel.
There's a new box in the
So yeah,
building.
kind of busy with just about everything still, and then getting ready for Borderlands. That's going to be the big project coming up next. So that's it.
Right?
Okay, Chief?
We're ticking through our special event season. We just finished the car show, which was well attended in the village. The next one up is the Taste in the village, and then we expect to have a bigger role this year with Borderland because they're talking about increased numbers. I don't know if it's band popularity or if it's falling on the right weekend, but she's expecting a much larger crowd this year, so we will be assisting the State Park Police this year, which is usually the primary agency, being that it's in the state park. So we're planning for that. The guys and girls have been patrolling the town parks, just enforcing the curfews out in the more rural parks where people like to visit late at night for whatever reason. So the one that seems to be the biggest headache is Mill Road Overlook. People don't like to read that sign apparently, but we're constantly shooing them out of there after hours. And lastly, most of my speeding complaints from the residents do come from town residents. Dave makes such a beautiful road that everybody likes to go fast in the town. So today I received about a $7,000 grant from the state that we get annually. The amount usually varies, but a big chunk of that will be going towards speed details out on the town roads. So everybody out there that has brand new blacktop all over and liquid pavement and everything else, hopefully we can slow them down. So that's all I have.
I just want to say thanks to Pat too. The changes he's helping with Borderlands are going to make our life a lot better. It's a better traffic plan. So thank you for offering to help us on that, Pat. impacts us a lot, so.
Liz?
Nothing tonight.
Chris?
Nothing tonight.
Doug? Okay, well, on that note, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I will make that motion.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
I will second that.
Second by Ray, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much for coming.
Sold it within 24 hours in our place, got exactly what I asked.
If you don't mind me asking.
22.5. I paid 29 for it, 3.5. You know, you're gonna lose some.
Yeah.
But I traveled.
Yes.
I just want